Book 281. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the Alchemist and the Master Formula. That's right, the Alchemist and the Master Formula. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in an area of the earth that we call Alexandria, Egypt today, the military conquest of Alexander the Great created a melting pot of ideas and scientific practices. One such practice which entered the world by way of this melting pot was the practice that we today call alchemy. Alchemy is the forerunner of chemistry, and it is based on the supposed transformation of matter. It is concerned particularly with attempts to convert base metals into gold, or to find a universal elixir which could grant one eternal life. One such alchemist who lived during this time was a man named Heru Ankh. Heru Ankh, who was one of my ancestors no less, was born into the craft of the alchemist because his father, Jajaka, was the head alchemist for Pharaoh Ptolemy I Soter. Heru Ankh was obsessed with the idea of learning how to transform any rock or stone into gold, and he often called his experiments the search for the master formula. He would spend hours upon hours attempting to achieve his goal, and because of this, he often neglected his wife, his son, and his daughter. While his family was living life and enjoying each other's company, Heru Ankh was tucked away in his lab, mixing potions, reciting spells, and scribbling down notes on his many papyrus rolls. When his wife and children would complain about never seeing him, he would always tell them that once he found the master formula, they would all become very rich, and then they could spend time together every day and night, and they could do anything together that their hearts desired. His family knew that it was a long shot for him to do what he said he would do, but they supported him nonetheless and continued living life. One day, Heru Ankh burst forth from his lab into the living quarters of his home, and he proclaimed he had found the master formula at last, and he showed his family a chunk of gold about the size of a human nose. The family celebrated together, and his wife began to plan all the things they could now do. As she did, Heru Ankh cut her off. "Oh no, my beautiful wife," Heru Ankh said, holding the gold and backing up. "I cannot stop my work just yet. Now that I have the master formula, I must create enough gold to last us a lifetime, and then we can spend each day and night together." With that, Heru Ankh retreated back into his lab and returned to his work. It was not easy to transform rocks and stone into gold, but slowly he built up his valuable stash. Every few months, his wife and children would ask if he had made enough gold yet, and he would always say that he needed to make just a little bit more. Finally, several years after first finding the master formula, Heru Ankh announced he had enough gold to last them a lifetime, and he decided to go with his family to the base of the Great Pyramid and thank the gods for blessing his endeavors. On the way, Heru Ankh saw a strong and nicely built horse for sale. He said, "I would like to purchase such a fine creature." He walked over to the horse and its owner to negotiate a price to buy the animal, and because something spooked the horse, it neighed loudly and kicked Heru Ankh on the side of his head. Instantly, Heru Ankh fell to the ground dead, and his family mourned his death right there in the middle of the market. And so, the morning motivation of today is the Alchemist and the Master Formula. All too often, we spend our time trying to come up with the perfect plan for our lives. Instead of living, we prepare to live, and we procrastinate far more than we should. Indeed, you must take some type of thought to how you will survive tomorrow, but you must do so while you are simultaneously living today. Do not waste your time preparing to live, because in essence, you might simply be preparing to die. Anticipate what tomorrow will bring. Enjoy what today has already brought you, and always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning. To order books in the Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series, search Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels on Amazon.com. or visit www.dandyandbigherm.com.